So energy is available all around us. Energy takes many different forms, whether it's coming from the sun in the form of light, it's in plants in the form of sugars, or in my case, heat from the bottom of the ocean. We've developed a unique method to extract the enormous heat energy available at hydrothermal vents, where temperatures can reach up to 291 Celsius. Specifically, the San Pedro Basin has about 3 active hydrothermal vents. The enormous heat and pressure located at the San Pedro Basin is about 3,800 meters below the surface of the ocean. This enormous heat and pressure is what makes it difficult to extract the enormous amounts of energy at the bottom of the ocean. The method we're planning on deploying to extract this energy is thermoelectric generators. Thermoelectric generators rely on the Seebeck's principle, which is basically a physics idea that you have two metals connected via a circuit. The electrons connected to the warmer metal flow and migrate to the cooler metal, producing a temperature differential, creating a gradient. This gradient produces a charge called Seebeck's voltage, and this voltage is how we generate the electricity. The hard part about all of this is actually getting these TEG devices down 3,800 meters deep to the bottom of the ocean. This ordinarily would be impossible if drilling and mining companies haven't been doing this for years. Specifically, the deepwater, ultra deepwater Thalassa is an offshore rigging boat that has mining equipment on it. It's owned by a company called Transocean, based right here in Houston, Texas. It's an oil and gas company. The idea is to attach a heat pipe, basically outfit one of the pieces of equipment on the Thalassa, the boat, with a heat pipe. This heat pipe contains TEG devices, or thermoelectrical generators, short for TEG. The heat pipe has TEGs positioned at different layers along the heat pipe to create the temperature differential necessary to produce Seebeck's voltage. The unique part about this is that TEG devices don't contain any moving parts, so there's little opportunity for it to malfunction. There's no need for maintenance, and it also uses already in place infrastructure of the oil and gas industry to operationalize more energy, renewable energy sources. Choosing this pitch would be choosing to transition into a more free energy society. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Awesome presentation, by the way.
Okay.
What is the, could you quantify how much energy you need?
Thank you. So a single TEG unit can produce 3.9 volts. However, we can compound them up into 6 layers to magnify the amount of Seebeck's voltage up to 500 watts. So not as much as you all are producing, but certainly something that would be beneficial on a boat for more energy, or something to be sent back to the homeland. So thank you for pointing that out. Yes, ma'am.
So how do you get the energy from there or somewhere else?
Yes, ma'am. Currently, people have on-storage battery systems, so you'll just have massive batteries placed on the boat, and we can take those back to shore. Or, like we have underwater cables for things like internet and power, we can make an ultra-long cable built out of like silicone or something to withstand the temperatures of that. Another option is they do have AUVs, like automotive devices that can swim down, and not necessarily a heat pipe, but you have a rover of some sort that can descend down, extract the energy, and come back up to the surface. But batteries would be the answer to your
And what
question.
is the efficiency of your process?
The efficiency currently, I've only...
converting the thermoelectric to
Exactly.
power, right?
So the TEG devices have been used at geysers, specifically in California more so, but like I mentioned to him, 3.9 watts is the amount of energy they were able to produce from that experiment at the geysers. Someone else had a question? Did she? No, shoot it out there, please.
No,
Okay, cool beans. Any other questions? Yes,
So
sir.
who do you imagine being your customer in this case? Like, what are the people that you think are most likely to use this?
I think in the first stages, since Transocean, the company that owns Thalassa, the boat, I think they will be the target audience specifically because it is a private boat, so and companies are about money first. So pitching it to them as another means of energy for the boat itself and extraction, it also has that dual action drilling technology, so they can still be drilling while also harvesting this electrical energy at the same time. But Transocean would be the first target audience. They have a contract with Shell. Yes, ma'am.
Can you deliver at 9 cents kilowatt hours?
I'm sorry?
Can you deliver at 9 cents a kilowatt hour?
9 cents a kilowatt hour. I'm not for sure about the cost benefit analysis per kilowatt. I don't have that information for you. so I wouldn't be able to answer that question. Yes, ma'am. But the devices themselves, current tech devices cost $30 to $40 to manufacture. Changing those parts out, because they, like I said, they aren't in the ocean at hydrothermal vents, you would have to use titanium and silicon parts in those. So it would probably only cost $80 to build a high heat, high pressure thermoelectric generator. Yes, sir.
How many again did you say you could use one time? Like say if it was one source?
I got you. So a single one can produce 3.9 watts. If you compound them together up to 6, like layering them together, 6 is the answer to your question. You get 500 watts. Well, thank y'all for watching. It was a little around there, but thank y'all.